be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Let's leave it like that. Okay, let's leave it at that. Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be doing something different today. I'm gonna be talking about adulting, you know, money, all that type of stuff, you know, social media, all that. Just how, and then also like how I've been feeling these past 6 months, doing some things differently. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Okay, so wherever you at, get comfortable, whether you're doing your makeup, getting ready for work, school, driving, well, hope you're not driving. Get your popcorn, wine, whatever, you know, just relax. Okay, it's gonna be a second. We gonna talk. I got my notes, so I have some things I really want to touch on, and I don't want to forget everything. Like, when you're first getting in front of a camera, your thought is not oh, like, it's just me and the camera, I could do this, I'm doing good. No, like, I know I'm talking to people, I know people are gonna be watching this, so it's just weird. Like, it's so weird because I talk to myself all the time. I record myself talking to myself all the time, like, but when I get in front of the camera, it's just like, it's weird. So it's something I have to get used to, more comfortable with, but whatever. So, okay, the first thing I want to touch on is detoxing from social media. I would say for about 6 months, I've been detoxing, okay? Like, I just got Facebook back, like a month ago. Like, I'm off and on it, like I delete it and get it back. So it's like, I'm not fully off of that, but my main thing was Instagram, that I was just on it, scrolling. Morning, like the first thing I would pick up is my phone. On my phone, day and night. It literally is literally draining. It gives me anxiety. I don't know. It's a lot. So my main thing was Instagram. My problem with it is I don't feel like I was living for myself. Like, every time I would be on Instagram, I'm just like, oh, look at this hairstyle, look what this person's doing, look what this person has, whether it's like the Benz coupe, the high-rise condo. Like, I would just be like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why is my life not moving fast enough? You know that people be popping bottles on yachts every weekend. I'm just like, okay, like, what am I doing? And I just fell into depression. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not doing right in life. I'm not doing good. I went to school, y'all. I went to college for a year or two. I didn't finish. That's a decision that I had made within myself. I didn't really feel happy. Like, I liked school, don't get me wrong. I just don't feel like that was my call. I didn't feel like that's what I wanted to do. I went to school to be a dental hygienist. But it just wasn't for me. I don't think it was for me. But anyway, so I'm not in school. So basically, you know, just working. Another plan of mine was to go to the military. That didn't work out for me. Long story, that makes me very emotional, because I'm like, that's what I really wanted to do. And it's just like, okay, what am I doing? What's my purpose? What's my call? Like, what is Anissa doing with her life? You know, so it just put me in a rut, seeing everybody living their lives, and I'm just feeling stuck. Like, what am I doing wrong? You know, what do I have got going on? And, you know, my mom noticed I was getting depressed. She's always there for me. She's like, you know, you need to stop worrying about social media, worrying about what other people have going on. This is your life. She told me that, like, this is my life. This is not the 19-year-old that has a high-rise condo, all this stuff made out for them. That's what their path is. That's not my path. And it just set me back. It set me back, and it discouraged me a lot on wanting to move forward. But we have to know is, like, everybody has their own calling and their path, and we have to block out what everybody has going on, you know. So I'm like tunnel vision now. Like, I've gotten so much better in such a more clear mind, not being on social media looking at other people. Like, even with my friends, like, I love my friends to death, but let's be real. Like, if you have friends, people around you, and I love surrounding myself around people around me that's, you know, doing really good things in life. Like, half of my friends are in the military, and then, you know, just doing big things, like off, away from home, states away. And that's another thing too. I was just like, dang, like I'm still at home. I'm still at home. And I'm just like, what am I doing? So yeah, so I just, you know, I had to like just block everything out, you know. And to say that, like, I'm not jealous of my friends or anything. I love what they're doing, and I love having them as my friends, showing me like, you know, I'm still good, you know. So it was nothing against them or anything. Like, I'm happy for them. I've always been genuinely happy, but we're human, you know. We feel some type of way about things if we see things and we're not where we want to be, so things like that. So just detoxing off of social media has like helped me live in more of a reality within myself. Like, I'm not seeing what's going on. I'm not seeing the new trend. I'm not seeing what this and that person is doing, drama. I'm not seeing that. Like, I'm living for Anissa. I'm not worried about it. I don't even watch people's stories like that. Like, I don't even watch people's stories. Like, I'm just like Anissa. Like, I'm worried about Anissa. You know, just strictly me. I didn't want to change into like this social media girl. Like, people look at me like, oh, you're so pretty, you should be an Instagram model. Like, what's an Instagram model? Like, what am I getting from? And no shade to, you know, the girls that get paid, because people be getting paid on social media by posting videos and stuff, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't want that to be me. Like, I know it's more to myself than just posting pictures and videos and all that. That's just not me. Of course, I come on here on YouTube. I definitely want to put myself out there in that way, but we want to just be just based on looks. I want other things about myself. So I don't try to make like pictures and social media make me at all. That's just not me. I don't even take pictures. Like, if you guys even look on any of my social media accounts, I do not really take pictures. You'll probably see like hella videos, but not pictures. So I don't live for it. I'm sorry. I feel like being on social media like has helped me tremendously. You know, like I said, I'm tunnel vision. I'm worried about what myself, my path, and what I like to do. Not looking at another person and making that my decision as well. Like, oh, that's their path, maybe that's my path. You know, I'm living for myself. It feels so much better. Okay, y'all should definitely try it. So the next thing I want to get into is adulting. Child, when I said I wanted to be grown, and now I'm grown, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Let's leave it like that. Okay, let's leave it at that. Being grown is very ghetto. It's definitely hard. Yeah, okay. Adulting for me has been like, I feel like everything is thrown at me at once, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing anything right? It just feels like if I try something, I'm failing. If I do something, like I try something new, like I'm failing. But I had to learn that's life. That's life. If you fall, you gotta get back up. Because if you stay down, it's either you're gonna sink or swim. So you gotta get yourself together. I've been the type of person, like, if something fails, like if I get a flat tire, I'm crying, like I'm devastated. I'm done with my whole day. Don't want to go to work. Don't want to do nothing. You can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. Like, things are going to come. You have to keep going. And then you gotta work hard for your life. You gotta work hard. Nobody's gonna get up every day working for you, trying to go hard for you to have a good life. You have to do it yourself. And if you don't do it, you're gonna be stuck, babes. You're going to be stuck. And I saw a quote, like, how you live your life now is how you're gonna live it in the future. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm here to be transparent. I have a problem with procrastination. I'm speaking on things, y'all. I can speak on things all day, but am I going to do it now? Speaking on things, you gotta just do it. Like I said, nobody's gonna get you that house, that car, that life. Only you. You gotta grind for what you want. You know, I grew up fortunate. I never had to really ask for much. And like I said, I'm not trying to use it as an excuse, and I don't blame my parents at all. Like, they're excellent. Like, my grandparents' parents, like, excellent. Like, I have a tremendous, like exceptional support system. So much to where it's just like I thought life was going to be easy for me, and now I'm an adult and I'm just like, okay, like this is for myself, like I gotta figure this out, I gotta get it together. Okay, like your mom's not gonna help you forever, your dad's not gonna help you forever, you gotta figure it out. So that's where I'm at now. I feel like I'm getting out of that, like I'm not a baby anymore, like I'm an adult. And that's a real thing, you guys. That's a real thing. I joke and I play, but that's definitely a real thing. A lot of people, and I noticed that don't have like parents and such a great support system, they figure it out and they're good. Like at a young age, they're good. And people that get help, it's kind of just like, not all people, but like I said, I'm not embarrassed by it. And don't get me wrong, your girl's independent, honey. Okay, like I be doing stuff by myself, but like with life, I'm learning like my main thing is like just keep going. And if I hit a roadblock, that's not the end of the world. So yeah, that's my main thing. I'm definitely working on. Other than that, like don't get me wrong, like your girl grew up, my mama and daddy, but I was like, you gotta do stuff by yourself. Like, you know, nothing's going to be handed to you. Nothing's going to be handed to me as an adult. I got to get out there and grind for it. And life is going to come with a lot of things. So sink or swim, babe. Sink or swim, sink or swim. Keep that in mind. What's helped me a lot with my procrastination and getting things done is writing things down. Y'all, when I tell you writing my week, like Monday through Friday, I'm writing down what I have to do, times, exactly what I have to do, and I put it up like on my dresser and I memorize it. I'm just like, okay, I gotta get this done. I don't feel accomplished if I don't, like if I have things going on within my week and I don't write it down, I forget a lot. So definitely writing things down, remembering what I have to do has helped me a lot. And I definitely, me personally, I get it done. So like if I just go off the dome, I'm so, oh, I forgot to do this, oh, it's fine. Like I said, I'm being transparent. Like, oh, it's fine, I'll do it later. No, you can't, you gotta do it now. Cause I had to learn. What to do things the last minute, sometimes it's not gonna be available for you, or sometimes it's not gonna go as good as you think it's going to go. So get your things done on time. That's helped me a lot. And just doing things too. I feel like just doing things without thinking about it, like just off the impulse, I do it so good. Like for example, with this video, if I sat around and be like, ooh, what I gotta think about, what am I gonna do this video about, how I'm gonna do my hair, my makeup, and I gotta practice what I'm saying, it takes me forever to even release a video because I can't sit up in the camera with you guys because I'm thinking of how perfect this has to be, like write everything down. No, I did my hair, my makeup, I'm making a video. I literally did this within, I put it in my notes, everything I wanted to talk about within what, like 10 minutes. So while I was doing my makeup and stuff, so I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna put it out. You have to learn also, everything's not going to be perfect. It's okay, like you're going to learn. You know, I'm gonna learn, like even with speaking to you guys in front of the camera, it's kind of hard for me because like I know myself, I skip topics and I go around things and I'm just like, oh wait, what did I say? Did that sound right? Or I miss over something? And I can't stick to one topic, but that's okay. Like that's okay. You're going to learn and it's gonna be okay. I don't be stressing stuff. If this video is skippy and all over the place, bear with me. I'm gonna get better. Okay, just bear with me. You know. But yeah, I just did it. I was just like, you know what, I'm making videos today. Even with cooking, because I love cooking. I love cooking. If you don't know, now you know I love cooking. Okay, so when I cook, I don't think about like, well, of course I think about what I'm gonna make, but I'm like, oh, how much time it's gonna take. I'm like, I just do it. And it's better for me. So this is the last thing I want to touch on, is finding your purpose. Lately, I definitely been getting a better relationship with God. I've been going to church more, just trying to figure out what I want, what makes me happy. I feel like I've tried a lot of things. If you guys don't know, like your girl be hustling. Like in school, I used to sell candy. I used to do lashes, and out of school I did hair for a little bit. So it's just, I've tried different things, but I'm just like, do I really want to do this? Like with hair, for instance. It's like my dad was like, if you get your cosmetology license, I'll get you a shop. And I'm just like, I don't think I want a shop. Like, I think my main thing was like, I don't know how to run a shop, maybe. I don't know. But I declined. I went to school instead. But my thing is, I changed a lot. Like one moment I may want this, like I would say like a year or two ago, I was like, okay, I want to do hair. That's what I want to do for a living. People that do hair make good money, but I don't want to stand and get arthritis in my hands, and just it was just not it for me. I was just like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I'm good. So recently, like, and it may change, but recently I just been like, you know what, I want to sell hair, and which has taken me so long. That's something I definitely want to touch on, but it's taken me like forever, because I'm just like, I think because I'm just waiting for, like, I just want everything to be perfect. I want everything like like everything together. Like, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, and I'm overloading my brain of like what I have to do. You can't do that. You can't. You have to take things a step at a time. Like, get your LLC, you know, find a vendor, make the website. Just do things one step at a time. Don't overload yourself, because if you overload yourself, you're just gonna be like, okay, it's just too much, and you're just gonna be procrastinating. You're not gonna get anything done. I've got most of it done. It's just putting it into work. Okay, so you don't know what you want to do. I don't feel like a lot of people do. You have to try different things. Like, I've tried so many different things, so I'm still trying to find my way, like if that's what I really want to do, you know. You don't know unless you try different things. You don't know, and I'm comfortable with that now. I think I have a problem with like being stagnant. I can't just not do anything. That's my thing. Like, if I'm just sitting around like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and just depressed like I was before, like, oh, like I don't know what I'm doing, like I just feel lost and I quit everything. No, you have to try things out. You have to put yourself out there and see what works for you, what makes you happy, you know. It's a process, and a lot of the times, like, we look at ourselves like, oh, like time is running out, I'm not gonna be able to do this, I can't do that. No, I'm 22. I'll be 23 in May. Like, I'm young, but I still look at this like, oh my gosh, I'm almost 30. My life is over with. Like, I can't do anything. No, no, it's not like that. It's literally not like that. You gotta just take your time. Things are gonna, as long as you're not stagnant and you're working towards something. Like I said, I'm working towards something. I know what I have to do. Just go with that. Like, don't stress it at all. So when you're trying to do something, don't focus too much on the end goal. Like, once this happens, I get my car, get my house, I get the money, the life. Don't focus on that. Focus on the process. Like, and enjoy the process. Like, it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be, you know, highs and lows, all that. You just enjoy that process. Don't focus on like, oh, I got to get this, because then you're going to be living every day like, dang, I got to get this done. If something don't go right, like, you're just focused on like, oh, I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to do it. No, focus just on what's going on today. What's going on today? Just focus on today. That gives you anxiety. Worrying about too much of the past and the future. Worry about now. Worry about now. You get stuff done, we worry about now. Okay? So yeah. I enjoy my time now. I enjoy what I have to do now. And then later, God's gonna help you, you know, build your way like, oh, this is what I have for you. And I feel like God has a better purpose, like a better calling for you, whether you know it or not. So I'm more comfortable with like, as long as I'm putting that work in, God gonna handle the rest. Like, these last 2 years, 2021 and 2022 has helped me a lot becoming the woman that I am now. I've gotten closer to God. I became my more true self. Like, I used to be like more like quiet, out the way, which I still am. I'm introvert, extrovert, so it just depends on the energy. But such as like speaking up for myself, like, before I was just like, if anybody said anything, but not too much, because your girl claps back. Let's believe. But I think I used to let like a lot of stuff slide. And now I'm just like, what you say? Like, what's going on? What's tea? And not even like that. Like, it was just, now it's just for me, like, speak up for myself. I do care about like my tone and how I voice things, but I'm definitely speaking up on how I feel. Like, I'm not letting nothing slide. I'm not letting my feelings be put down, because I speak on what I believe in. Now I'm standing 10 toes. I've always stand on 10 toes about how I feel. Like, 100 people could be against me and I'm still standing on what I'm saying, baby. That's big Taurus energy, so best believe I'm standing on it. But I'm definitely saying more than I was before, so I'm definitely learning that. Yeah, you know, finding my purpose, trying different things. I'm okay with not having it all figured out right now, so it's all about the process, honey. You know, you got to be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stop. Y'all need to stop putting yourself down, because I know a lot of people that put themselves down, like, oh, I'm never gonna be nothing, I'm sad, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Focus on you, my love. Do what you have to do. Go hard. Don't worry about nobody else. Okay, this is about you. Okay, not too much. Just wanted to, you know, say that's been on my mind. I really feel like lately, like, because I don't have somebody I just talk to every day, like, about, you know, everything that's been on my mind, everything I'm going through, because, you know, everybody has their own things going on. So I feel like if I talked fast and I've talked about it a lot, just bear with me, because your girl don't be saying all this to everybody, you know. I want y'all to be my friends. I want to open up with y'all. I want y'all to give me y'all feedback. How you feeling? Do you relate? You know, all that good stuff. Okay, but yeah, that was it. That's the only topics I wanted to touch on. That's really it. I want y'all to get to know me more too. So I definitely want you guys to ask questions, like, you know, what you want to know about me, you know. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and give me some good feedback. Bye.